about nouns that start with the prefixes and umu. We can now tell if ibizo that start with or umu will start with aba or imi when it's plural. For example, a person in isiZulu is umuntu. Umuntu. A person. Umuntu. We already know that this is a person. So we are now going to change the noun to people. That's plural. Yebo, we will erase the singular prefix. And for this noun, the prefix is yebo mngani. We look at these two prefixes we have, and umu. And so this one, its prefix is umu. Now let's erase that. Then we will write the singular prefix, which is aba. Look at the noun now, mngani. This is a word you know already. Abantu. Abantu. Abantu are people. Uyabona? You did it before I even finished it, didn't you? Yeah, mngani. Now, let's learn the correct vocabulary for all these terms in isiZulu. A noun has two parts. In English, those parts are a prefix and a root of the noun. In isiZulu, a prefix is isiqalo. 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 Isiqalo simply means a start, the beginning of something, and that is a prefix. The root of the noun is isiqu. 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 That's the body of something. The body of a noun is isiqu. Now, looking at the noun umuntu, let's see what is the prefix and what is the root. The part that is ntu, we see it on both the singular noun and on the plural noun. So that's the part of the noun that does not change. That's the root. The part that changes from umu to aba or from aba to umu, that is the prefix. And so, mngani, for this noun, umuntu, isiqalo of it is umu, and isiqu of this noun is ntu. Look at this noun, umlenze. We spoke about umlenze already. We looked at how to make it singular and how to make it plural. Now, umlenze, which part of it is isiqu? Yebo mngani, that part that doesn't change, lenze, that is isiqu, the root, the body of the noun, the part that does not change. Now, we now see what isiqalo is. It's now obvious. It is and that is the prefix, the start of the noun. When it is now plural, imilenze, legs, which part of it is isiqalo? Yebo mngani, it is imi. Here are a few nouns I would like you to play around with. I would like you to make the singular noun plural. Then I would like you to do this to the noun, both the singular and the plural. I would like you to underline just once. Underline the prefix isiqalo. And then I would like you to double underline, so 2 lines, under isiqu, the root of this noun. Now, here are the nouns. Number 1, umqhele, a crown. Number 2, umuthi, a plant, a medicine. Number 3, umhlangano, a meeting. Number 4, umgwaqo, a road. Number 5, umfowethu, a brother. Mngani, pause the video right here. Take your time working these nouns out, then come right back to check on the answers together. Mngani, here are the answers. Number 1, umqhele, a crown. We can see that it is a thing, it's not a person. So the plural of it will be imiqhele. Isiqalo of umqhele is isiqu is qhele. The plural isiqalo is imi, isiqu the same, qhele. Number 2, umuthi, a plant, a medicine. It's not a person, so the plural will be imithi. The prefix isiqalo for umuthi is umu, umu. Isiqu, the root, is ti. The plural isiqalo is imi, and isiqu is ti. Number 3, umhlangano, a meeting. It's a thing, so the plural is imihlangano. The prefix of it, that is isiqalo, and the part that says hlangano, that is isiqu, and the plural imi is isiqalo, and hlangano isiqu. Number 4, umgwaqo, a street, a road, a thing, and so the plural of it is imigwaqo. Isiqu is gwaqo. Isiqalo on the singular noun is Isiqalo on the plural noun is imi. Number 5, umfowethu. It is a brother. That is a person. The plural of it is abafowethu. Isiqu is fowethu. The singular isiqalo is and the plural isiqalo is aba. How did you do with that exercise, Mngani? I'm sure you enjoyed it. I'm so proud of you, Mngani. Ngizokubona esifundweni esilandelayo. I will see you on the next lesson. Sala kahle, Mngani.